I like this episode. A lot of people probably didn't like it because, again, it was not that throat slashing, people getting stabbed, things like that. But I actually liked it. It taught Boruto a valuable lesson. And I spoke to some of my YouTuber friends and they told me that they really liked this episode and it was a very much needed episode for Boruto. And basically, I'll give you guys like a summary of why it was like a very much needed thing. And one of my friends, Cycles, he basically explained it very much in depth in his episode review. I'll link that video in the description below. I highly recommend you go give that a watch. But he actually said a lot of people in Japan suffer from the same thing that the bank robber suffers from. A lot of people don't really show their emotions in Japan, and a lot of times that leads them to commit suicide. And I'm pretty sure all you guys heard of that Logan Paul thing, and that's a real thing in Japan. And this isn't really to minimize the threat of suicide in any other country, but it's just the fact that Japan, they're closed off from a lot of the other things, or they're closed off from showing their inside emotions, which would then lead them into a deep depression. And that's exactly what happened in this situation in Boruto. And I feel like this was a very good idea for the Boruto writers to do. But just to segue from that serious topic, one of the most important things that Boruto probably learned in this episode, and a lot of people aren't going to really like it, is quote unquote talk no jutsu. As you guys know, Boruto was kind of rushing in. Like, he wanted to blow someone's head off. Like, he wanted to save everybody, get all the glory, be on the news, things like that. You see him with the confetti rolling down. He basically had a dream of that's how he was going to be. Now, that's not exactly what happened. He came into a situation where he felt that, where a lot of people felt that this guy is just a little bit misguided and he just needed someone to talk to. So when Boruto was sent in, he did exactly that. He talked to the guy, and Boruto, along with everybody else, learned a valuable lesson that it's not all about the glory. It's not all about fighting someone. It's about learning their true intentions and asking yourself, can I save this person? And that's exactly what Boruto did. Again, a lot of people might not like it because it's talk no jutsu, and a lot of people do not like talk no jutsu. I completely understand it. But these episodes right here, as you guys know, they've been kind of slow, but the thing about it is that Boruto is getting a lot of character development in these episodes, and not only his character development, but in terms of him gaining knowledge about the world and what the world brings to it. Like, for example, in the last episode, Boruto episode 40, he learned a valuable example, or he learned a valuable lesson about teamwork. Like, he wanted to rush in and do everything by himself, but then when on their first mission, you seen Boruto learn the valuable lesson of teamwork and how not asking your team or not asking other people to help you can possibly be devastating. As you guys know, Katie tried to handle everything by herself, and that almost backfired big time. In this episode, as you guys know, is a talk no jutsu, and in the next episode, which now pretty much we'll talk about in this video right quick right now, it's gonna be another valuable lesson that Boruto does learn. And this is quote unquote spoiler alert, but in the next episode he's gonna come across a righteous band of thieves. Like, they're gonna be stealing things from rich people and giving them to poor people, things like that. So Boruto's gonna learn a valuable lesson about that, and also he's gonna seek some advice from Shikadai. So this is really all about character development. I think it's gonna be a cool thing, mainly because a lot of the casual Boruto viewers that don't necessarily watch every single episode, they kind of felt that Boruto was a little bit too much. He was like a little too rash. He was like very immature in the first couple of episodes, and now in the first couple of episodes but the tuning exam. So when the casual viewers do come back and they see Boruto after the tuning exam, it's gonna be like a world of difference. Like, he actually knows the concept of teamwork. Like, he's not actually just rushing in and also hating Naruto, and people aren't gonna feel like he's this brat that they came to know and love, or I should say know and hate, in the first couple of times that they did watch Boruto. So it's gonna be a very good change of pace. I like to see a lot of the other people, a lot of the casual viewers' reaction to how Boruto is and how different he is from the first couple of episodes, and also the tuning exam. And one thing I want to touch on real quick, because a lot of people are kind of wondering, or a lot of people are kind of worrying, that Boruto is going to be a very slow anime up until the tuning exam. And I want to tell you guys that it's pretty much not going to be the situation. I feel like Boruto in the next couple of episodes, again, it's pretty much going to be very slow, a little bit methodical. As you guys know, in the next episode, it's probably going to be another lesson learned for Boruto. There's going to be a quote-unquote righteous band of thieves that we did see in the preview, and also Shikadai is going to have a weigh in on the situation for Boruto. But again, those are like character development episodes, and I feel like the next batch of episodes, probably like the next 5 episodes, they're going to be action-packed. Hopefully, I'm going to say hopefully, because as I know a lot of people don't really like these episodes, these slow type of episodes, the way I like them. So hopefully there will be a lot of action and there will be a lot of fighting in those episodes, and I really can't imagine them not having to implement that, because as you guys know, after that little hiatus back in Naruto, when Naruto was doing all those small missions, he started to do a lot more grueling missions like the Zabuza mission and also a lot more. So I feel like after these episodes, Boruto is pretty much gonna get right back into his bag. Another thing we could basically pick up from this episode is that there is small tiny time skips. As you guys know, in the episode, Boruto been saying that he's been going on all these missions where he's not really doing anything, and those missions that we didn't see. So we can kind of assume that there's been like probably weeks in between these last couple episodes. So there's a time skip. Boruto's a little older, and it's a good thing in terms that we are going to be getting closer and closer to the tuning exam. So hopefully they will be implementing a lot more time skips. And what I could really say is that tuning exam, I feel like it's gonna pretty much be a year around, I'd say 8 to 12 weeks. So we can pretty much look forward to that in the next coming episodes. But again, this episode was a very interesting one. It was very pulverizing. A lot of people probably liked it, and a lot of people probably didn't like it because there wasn't much action. Let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. 9 times out of 10 I will make that video talking about possibly seeing Kawaki and possibly seeing the Kado organization. But let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. Make sure you guys comment for 15 minutes to feature my next Boruto video. But it's been your boy Barbie, and we out.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my God, oh my God. If I die, I'm a legend. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.